There we go. Don't ignore me. Ignore me. The captain has just absolutely lost her mind, forgetting how to scan all of these items. Okay, what are you doing, Sentinels? Hey, I just took like 2 iron. You do not need to have your little scanny thing all up in my business. They're getting really suspicious about me, so I guess I need to start moving soon. But I just needed to tell you guys that the Wikia is just phenomenally, mind-blowingly amazing. People have been taking screenshots over all of the creatures that we find. They've been taking pictures of and drawing pictures to represent all of the the mythological gods and goddesses and different civilizations. People have been making up alien languages. So if you are blown away by the discoveries we have already managed to have, then you need to go check that wiki out, because it is 90% of the adventures that we are going on. It is 90% of the sheer joy and immersive. Ooh, this is a new thing. All right, let's see what you are. But yeah, it is easily 90% of the sheer immersive, amazing. Okay, Sentinels. Man, they're really kind of creepy when they just sneak up on you like that. It's just, oh, here's another new light plant, and look at how cool this is with its glowing piece. If you back up a little bit, you can see the holes in it. Oh my gosh, I need to get to exploring. I'm getting the itch. I need to go off. I need to find some new plants. And the thing is, as soon as I find these plants, you're gonna find people, and you can jump into this if you wish to do so too, who are already coming up. Oh man, these things are so weird. They're like little iron packets. What? I can scan them. What? They have a name. Oh man, but the thing is, as soon as I'm scanning things, people are coming up with a name for them. They're coming up with ecology, like biology, the life cycle of what those things are. Look, it's another one of those guys. And I am just so, oh my gosh, this is titanium? Yes, that's a little bit harder to find. I will be gathering that up. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that when we came here. And people are already going to have a name for that landing area. They're going to have like logs of people who have landed over there, and they're going to come up with all of that because they are phenomenally creative, and it just blows me away. So everything that you see here, all of the discoveries that we have logged already when we were over at Arudovi, you guys need to go look at the wiki if you really want to see entire pages dedicated to the reproductive cycles, to the migration systems of all these animals, to how they live, to how the aliens operate on the alien planet. Everyone has worked together and just blown me out of the water. And we will be doing weekly updates. We'll be going through and looking at the Wikia with what I'm going to call the captain's log updates, just kind of highlighting some of the random ones that have really caught my eye. And I can't wait to share them with you. And just really quickly, I have named everything that's big. All of the big fauna on Arudovi is now named. So like our crab guy, he's the Ganaki. And then we've got the Antiqui Antiquora for the big giant mammoth guy that made the ground tremble beneath our feet when we walked around. He was fantastic. I went through and kind of picked the names more or less at random, so please don't take offense if I didn't pick your name. It was truly just the thing. There were so many great suggestions. It was just like the first thing that leapt out at me, and I went, yes, that just was what it was. And if you truly are attached to a name for a certain creature, don't forget animals often have multiple names, multiple common names, and so you can go over and you can add your choice of that name into the Wikia as well. It is open for anyone who signs up for a Wikia account to edit, and the results, like I said, have blown me away. So please go enjoy that. But all right, we'll save the rest of chit-chatting about that and the rest of fussing about names later for the Captain's Log episodes. For now, I really want to go explore because, oh my gosh, we're on a new planet. Also, I wanted to let you guys know I have named a few more of the plants from Arudovi after amazing people. There's the Arudovi Rose. Here's the Nati Watch. And if you look closely, some of these plants are actually named after some of you guys who have suggested really cool names or had really cool lore or just been really polite and kind to other people in the comment section. They're named after you guys. So the Nebula, if you look a little bit closely, you might recognize your name amongst these plants, like the Annabeth, or the Lizzie Fern, which we named before. Also, this is the Ripple Bakato. So this is the Ripple Bakato now. He was our big guy who kind of looked like a frog that was digging up all of the isotopes for us. And he's the ripple bakato because of his movements. That's the ripple part. And bakato is actually the sound that they make, kind of like a frog, kind of like a cross between a bark and a frog croak. So bakato is the sound that these guys make. So we now have the ripple bakato. And then we've also got the spadefoot bakato, who is found more often in cave systems and tends to dig very deeply in caves. Then we've got, the six-legged ground pangolin, which has been around for a long time. The Avijotin and the mossy Avijotin. We've already got the Dromaeosaurus. Oh, I wonder if we're going to find another flying alien on this planet. We definitely have to check that out. All right, let me see if I have anything else. Let's see, the soul shield fruit. We've got the Okamuta. I love these names, and I am collecting the names that you guys suggest, and I'll be doing mass naming events. I'll wait several episodes, like about a week, and then go back through and then name everything, and then share those names with you guys in the captain's logs, like I'm talking about. So this is just the only talky episode that will sort of do explaining these things. The Frostium Pinicifa, and then I will be naming a whole bunch of the plants just at random after like Alex Ronini, after really amazing people who just are kind to other people who come up with great suggestions. And again, it's not to omit any of you guys, it's not to ignore any of you guys, it's just things that catch my eye. And then finally, the Chioponi. And I really loved this name. It's kind of a bit of a twist on a name that was suggested. And I just kept thinking about that. Somebody said like the Chipotle Ni or something as their name, and somehow that turned into Chioponi in my head, and I loved that idea because these are our nursery aliens, the very last alien we discovered on Arudovi, and it turns out that they take care of kind of nursery environments where all of the other peaceful aliens will often leave their babies, and I have no idea why that is. I'm really excited to see what inspiration is struck among our community and how the Wikia for these guys fills out, but they help to take care of babies, so I like the idea of those nurseries being called Chi Nest after their name, the first part of their name, Chi, because they take care of those babies, all of the other alien babies, which I thought was absolutely stunning. So enough about names. Oh my gosh, that was too much blather about names. Oh, look, and there's that guy again. Oh man. Oh yeah, and I named this guy. Look, and there's somebody else. There's somebody else moving around over there. But I did name this guy actually a combination of two really great name suggestions. He does not look like he just absorbs nutrients. He looks like he absorbs my limbs with his teeth. That's what he looks like. So I don't really trust that thing. But this is the Violus feralic, and it is named. Oh, apparently I'm scanning that rock now. And it is named after two great name suggestions that people gave for this creature. One of which said that it may be slightly reptilian, which, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, may be slightly reptilian in its design because of the way that, oh man, it's so cool. Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. How close can I? Oh, it is fearful. It's running away from me. Okay, and I should probably take care of my suit now. I spent too long sitting here blathering about stuff. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do that. And then let's take care of my exosuit. All right, and titanium. All right, that's why I needed titanium. I knew I needed titanium for something important, and I would say that my hazard protection is pretty darn important. All right, and plutonium and carbon can be used for life support as well. Also, my ship is getting a little bit low on hyperdrive. I need a warp cell. That's right. All right, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, I'm just going to start scanning things. That's all of the blathering about explaining how things are named and how amazing the suggestions are. You guys just need to check out the absolutely stunning comments that people leave and check out the Wikia. And I'm going to leave the rest of that chatter for the Captain's Log episodes, where I'll try to go through at least once a week and talk about some of the awesome names you guys have suggested and some of the amazing Wikia entries. It really is open. Oh my gosh, they have horns! That is so cool! It really is open for all of you to create whatever you want out of these worlds, and I love the results. They're just stunning. But that means that my obligation is to stop talking about all of those things for now and to go and explore new things. So are you guys ready for this? I just wanted to say that because I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring all of the hard work that has gone into the Wikia, you guys who are from there. All right, we're going to scan this guy because he looks kind of cool. Are you related to him sometime? An infant! It's an infant of those! What the heck? They've got so many more spines than the adult. That is so cool. Wow. All right, we'll have to check that out in the future too. Let's get moving. I want to explore stuff. I really, really, really want to explore this planet. Look at these tiny plants. But yeah, okay. So again, I'm not trying to ignore all of your amazing name suggestions, you guys. Just know that that is what the Wikia is there for, and I am constantly looking at it throughout the day with my jaw on the floor for the sheer amount of creativity you guys have poured into it. And my responsibility right now as your captain is to be on the ground exploring this new planet and providing as much as I can in terms of information. All right, I need this plutonium. I don't want to take too much. Man, it's so cool. Man, this place is so beautiful and barren, but also, wow, I mean, look at that. Are they catching like thermal winds? Are they gathering up the heat? How are they doing this? This is amazing. But yeah, so if I don't talk a lot about the suggestions or the name suggestions you guys give, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. It is 100% because my responsibility right now when we're here and when we're not doing, oh yeah, the Justigirlius. Hey, Justigirlius. I think you know who that's named after, just a silly girl. Oh, what's that? Okay, I'm gonna have to go poke that, but I really want to poke all of these things too. But yeah, just last comment on that. My responsibility when I'm on the ground during these times is to provide as much exploration as I possibly can and try to complete our goal. Look at this place. It's so freaking amazingly beautiful, and try to complete our goal of finding all of the flora and fauna, or especially the large fauna that are on all of these alien planets. So I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm not trying to ignore the hard work you're doing. For as often as I can, I will definitely be doing our captain's logs. Look at this thing. What the heck? There's a whole bunch of them over there. We're going down there. We're going down there. I'm clustering. I feel like if I poke these things, they're going to explode. Look at that. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Look at these trees. What are they doing with that? Is it some sort of thermal energy? Is it some sort of like sap? Can you make syrup out of that? I don't know if I'd want to, but it's a good question. But yeah, my responsibility right now is to just get down here and explore. So we will have other episodes and other days and other ways of thanking you guys, if not just from saying thank you, holy crap, thank you so much for your, oh my gosh, there's a cave, yes. Okay, knowledge stone and then cave. Thank you so much for all of the amazing, the Gek word for beware right in front of a cave. That sounds like an adventure if you ask me. That sounds like a big adventure, especially with some shiny things down here. So we're gonna get over here. And can I collect this carbon? Only if I destroy this. Man, this plant is gorgeous. Look at it. Look at this flower. Oh my gosh, it's just so cool looking. I love it. But yeah, so enough about that. When I jump into this cave, that's the last of it. I'm not going to talk about the names anymore, other than to just kind of mention them in passing. And I just want to say to you guys, I mean it when I say I am so deeply appreciative for all the suggestions. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Just your captain's responsibility right now is exploration. So let's go. All right, let's do this. I'm in a cave. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is this? Why? No, I want to look at the funky things on you. Not, I mean, you're cool too, iron thingy, but I want to look at, like, what the heck are these little growths? Man, that's so weird. All right, what's inside of this cave? Let's check this out. Oh, cool. So if we come in the cave, we kind of get a little bit of a, what are you? We get a little bit of recovery from the strain of the heat outside. So, wow, this looks kind of like, doesn't this look like a 4-leaf clover? Like a really big cave 4-leaf clover? Ah, dang it. And I can't seem to manage to get any cool scans of that. I guess it's not special enough. I guess we must have some sort of bio scanner that determines whether or not something is worth the Academy. Oh, this is gold? Really? What? I just threw it on the ground? You're kidding me. Okay, let's try to take care of this really quickly. I don't want to waste anything. All right, let's see. Life support. All right, well, charged it with that. All right, let's throw some of this plutonium in my, there we go, and we'll do that. Wow, I have a lot of plutonium. I don't need to get any more plutonium. So really, I don't need to destroy any more of the precious gold. It's not like we're after money that way. But, oh man, look at this cave. It's so freaking beautiful. This is awesome. Wow. Okay. Moving on in. But yeah, we must have some sort of bioscanner that decides that this stuff isn't worthy of, like, our attention, but it does pick which stuff is. Oh man, there's a lot of things moving over there. Okay, we'll see if we can get out of here. Oh my gosh, that looks like one of the little iron nest things. This is really interesting. This is really interesting. It's almost, look, there's more of those iron nests. It's almost like the environments down here with so many different, I mean, look at them. Look at this. How could you not look at this and not think this is just like absolutely stunning? Man, this is awesome. But yeah, I'm assuming our bioscanner determines like whatever is important enough to the organization that we're with to actually scan and report back on, and what just isn't important enough. Like those four-leaf clover things. Though again, I mean, that's when my crew on the Discovery, aka you guys with the wiki, can maybe just like snag a screenshot and come up with ideas for that thing, even if whoever's paying me all of my credits for turning in the information that we turn in. What are those? Even if whoever's paying me with all of the credits doesn't want to give me moolah for like the little clover things. All right, hang on now. What the heck? They're so big. They look. Oh man. Okay, so they eat vegetation. They look kind of like little moles. What are you? Oh my gosh. So intermediate gender, infant, docile, vegetarian. Anything else? Okay. Looks like that's everybody. And thank you guys for letting me know. Look how many there are. So do they just kind of get along in groups like this? Oh, what the heck? This looks almost like a claw reaching up from the ground. Man, that's so interesting. There's actually some really cool suggestions that the reason this planet is hot is because the goddess who was that a plant? Oh my gosh, they're like butterflies. They're like alien butterflies. You're kidding. Come here, come here. I really don't want to shoot you. Like, this is really, if you just hold still. Okay, look, wait, I can get up this. Okay, I'm going to climb my way up. I'm going to get up here, and then I can get close enough that hopefully I can, okay. All right, jump pack. Don't give out on me now. Come on. Up. Clawing my way up. Ooh, okay, staying up. Sweet, look at them. Look at them. They're like space freaking butterflies. Do they drink the nectar and that weird thing that I was wondering if you could like make syrup out of it? Okay, can I get a good scan of you guys? This is the hardest part. The birds. All right, maybe if I zoom in a little bit more. They do look like butterflies. I would bet you they end up drinking the nectar. Hang in there. I really don't want to have to shoot you down. That would make me really sad. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, don't make me shoot you down. Dang it. All right, is there one above my head? It looks like they're a little bit flighty. Look at those guys. Look how big they are. Oh, man. They're kind of like beavers. Oh, my gosh. Look at the size of this herd of these guys. This is so different from Aradovi. We didn't have these giant patches of like tons and tons of animals. I mean, the crested siracan and some of those guys were the closest I can think of. Oh my gosh, what are you? Whoa! So as I was saying, one of the cool myths in the Wikia is actually that the goddess of ice, who lived on Aradovi, the frozen planet, and her brother got in a big fight, and they both died on their respective planets. And like they regretted the fight too, and their deaths were really tragic. Hold still, butterfly thing. But seeing this like hand, it almost looks like a hand made out of this living material. Oh, I'm gonna have to shoot one of these guys out of the sky, aren't I? Oh, I really hate that. Please, can I somehow get lucky enough? I think you have to like, oh, yes, I didn't have to shoot it out of the sky. Yes. Oh, that's such a relief. They're females. They drink they have vegetation. I think that they gather up nectar from these things right there. That's my guess. That's totally my guess. What the heck is that? Okay, we're gonna have to go check that. That looks like it's some cargo that we can dig around in. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go get my ship is still over there. We've hardly moved. And there's so many amazing things all around us. Look, there's a little guy. There's one of those babies. Oh my gosh. I love this planet. There's a sentinel. I'm above the sentinel right now. But yeah, one of the myths that came with from someone. Oh my gosh, they're just all crowded around in my head as the stories of our universe now, is that this is the planet where the god of fire, who was the brother of the goddess of Arudovi, came, and he ended up dying after their fight. And doesn't this just look like his hand, or like some sort of wrath or tragedy of his is just jutting up out of the ground like this? Man, that's so awesome. And we have those stories because of you guys, because of your creativity. Freaking so cool. Okay, except not so cool. Actually, really hot. Actually, really, really hot in bad ways for me. All right, but we're going to get a move on now, but let's go ahead and we're going to check. So how many creatures have we discovered? We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more creatures to discover on this planet. I can't believe it. It has a bat-like nose? You're kidding me! Look at how cute they are! Oh my gosh! I want one like hanging upside down, and they have the little bird legs. I can't imagine they do anything but gather up nectar from those big swirly nectary looking things, or even these flowery things. Oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to learn more about them. This is gonna be so cool. They're flying over my head. Oh, this is awesome. This is really awesome. But all right, this is the last time I am going to have spent time explaining how we are, what? Oh my gosh. This is the last time I'm going to have spent time explaining how we do the naming, and taking the time to sort of stop and go, hey, this was named by this person, this was named by this person in these episodes. In our captain's logs, I will definitely do that. But I hope you guys are okay with me focusing primarily on exploring during our normal No Man's Skies adventures. So Captain Seri is going to be diving in to the adventure of, is that a crashed ship? And oh my gosh, what the heck are those? Oh my gosh, they've got bumps and spikes on their backs. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the Wikia, actually. And thank you so much, again, to the crew of the Discovery. I will do my best to at least say thank you to you every time. But, oh man, just like I said, Captain's Logs, that's when we will go through. And we will kind of go through everything, explain the names, explain some of the lore, show you guys the Wikia entries. And I didn't realize, but apparently you can like rename and upload these areas too. So we're going to have to start doing that. Have we discovered? We've discovered one area already. I kind of like some of the names they just generate with because they're pretty cool. But we'll have to do that. And eventually we'll go back and I'll just like upload everything on the planet. And if you guys have any cool names for these, I feel like some of these names, like the Podayu Woods, that's actually pretty cool name for that. We might stick to some of the names, and if you're actually a member of the Wikia, what we are going to do is I'm going to start handing out naming tokens so people can like claim a name, and they can claim the rights to be able to name different things to thank them as a reward for their contributions. But like I said, this is the last time I am going to be talking about those things in an episode, and from now on we're just going to straight up explore. I just really needed to tell you guys, oh my gosh, the creativity is outpouring and amazing, and if you want to see all of the things we've discovered come to life in ways that will blow your mind, you need to check it out. And thank you again to the crew of the Discovery, and we will just dive in, that's how excited I am. We will dive in, follow those bat, butterfly, moth things, go see the crash ship, and explore what the heck those animals were, and look at those weird formations. I just can't help but think they're just the god of fire reaching his hands out. And of course, that's just where the mythology of the planet comes from. Next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.